Then you just thumbs up for us. Good morning, viewers, and welcome to yet another insightful edition of Slate on your favorite TV, Abuja City TV. On program, in case how justifiable it is or not, and what the government is doing to arrest this ugly going on in the press-led or progressive Congress administration, which has practically brought the nation's economy to its knees. It is not tragic and heartbreaking that millions of poor Nigerians who have been impoverished by the APC turned around to divert of BETTA as minister is therefore provocative and amounts to stealing from a people and daring them to do their worst. That APC government is cesspit of corruption, a heaven for thieves and treasury looters. Nigerians were shocked by the reports of how BETTA and the suspended national coordinator of NSIPA, Halima Shehu, allegedly engaged in brazen looting of billions of naira, while Nigerians who the funds are meant for are deprived and abandoned to excruciating hardship and misery, the PDP spokesman added. Now, to the crux of the matter, Richard Bobola, as a journalist and as a social commentator and a journalist of international repute, what is your general perspective about this charade?
Corruption case, or let me say almost every corruption case, has its way to the minister.
Okay.
You understand now? Because what I'm trying to say in essence is that,
So are you saying BETTA has a laudable track record?
yes, she has a laudable track record. But the truth of the matter is, irrespective of how you want to paint it, you understand that wears a white cloth should not go near a palm oil,
Okay,
else
so,
it will be stained.
so that it doesn't attract
Thank you
splotches.
very much. So when you look at things like this, irrespective of what she has done within these very few months that she's been
in office.
yeah, this thing has actually brought a whole lot of dents to his
On
name,
her image.
on her image rather. So you see, the truth of the matter is, she messed up. That's the truth, and I think she's taking Nigerians for fools.
But don't you think that's the general narrative? Because most the corruption is the watchword here. Because in the past, most Nigerian politicians are in the habit of looting and laundering money from public offices. I think she's not the first.
Yeah.
And of course, they said alleged. So the federal government has not really.
Corruption does not know gender. Corruption does not know you are fair in complexion or you are dark in complexion, you are tall or you are short. Corruption does not know that.
Corruption is corruption.
Corruption is corruption. In as much as I want to praise her for what she has done, this little thing or this thing being called little by a spokesperson has already diminished everything she's done. You understand now? As a layman, it is very, very wrong. If
Okay,
you're working
are you implying her spokesperson called it little?
Yes.
Corruption is corruption.
That's
corruption
what I'm saying. As a layman, even though you are working in just a small company, you understand
Yes.
now, you and customers wants to pay money into an account. You don't give them your own personal account. Rather, you
Yes.
give the company's account.
account.
That is as the layman that we are.
Yes.
You understand now? Not to the level of government that has constitution, a ministry that has constitution, an agency that has constitution. She contradicted everything the constitution of our ministry stands for. You understand now? It is not in her place, in the first place, to even issue, what's it called, a letter asking the accountant general to honor. It is not in her place.
Okay, so in whose place then?
Yes, the place of Ministry of Finance.
Okay.
So not even in a place in the first place. So why would you say that an accountant general should pay money these days? Knowing fully well that even in your okay, let's not even talk about the constitution now in the first place. Let's talk about as in just the way we are on a
Yes.
normal
The
level.
normal ground, yeah.
You understand now? You know it is wrong. Okay, if she happens to be the company that money is being paid to, will she advise his general manager to a private account? The answer is no. So when you look and they are supposed to be shared, and when you look at all of this, you realize that okay, even though this so amount of money is meant for Lagos, so amount of money is
It's
meant
meant for
for Ogun and the rest. Recently, I'm picked up by that's the CEO of NSIP something
Halima.
let me we're being alert to your side. You are still trying to cover that, and then another thing came up.
Okay.
You understand now? On the process again, there is still another allegation again on you that you approved. His name is Ayekoto. You understand now?
Okay.
He posted something on his wall this morning. I said the reason Ojus Okalu
Kalu.
was first picked up in the first place was because he mistakenly transferred. Is it mistakenly transferred some certain amount of money from the state coffer into his own purse?
Because
That was the main reason it was picked up in the first place. You understand now? So now, if some SIPA, knowing fully that one is still on ground. So how about the ghost Kogi State airport,
a fictitious
a
airport
fictitious airport? So how about
doesn't
that?
that doesn't exist in the
So
first place.
when you look at it, but my pain in all of this is because
Please.
appointees so far.
Yes.
You understand now? So when you look at it from every angle, so it's now like, so we've been picking women now. So we want to involve women. So is this how they want to be doing?
Balance the equilibrium.
Somebody was saying something yesterday and he said the way women are doing at home concerning money, for instance, they want to go out and they are asking, let me say they want to go to the market and they are asking their husband for like, let's say 1,000. Let's the total money. You understand now that is being embezzled in this country, that women, they are the one at the top.
You know, we can mention a few like
We have Diziani now.
Diziani Maduke,
NISAPA is still there.
the Stella Odua.
And the worst part of it now is former minister of this same humanitarian is still being prosecuted by the FCC presently.
That's not a good one.
You understand now? So if your predecessor is still on this same case, you shouldn't be. You should serve as a lesson.
Exactly. You know, just
And
to
okay,
try
now
to- exactly. So she's now exemplified that.
thank you very much. So she's actually proving that now that so long we're youth and so long we're women, we can do and undo, and you know.
All right, now Richard Bobola. Let's look at this threatening to sue President Bola Ahmed Tinubu if he fails to probe the alleged payment of 585,189,500 into a private account by the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, BETTA, Edu. What is your perspective on this?
I think Sarah actually they are doing the right job.
Okay.
Let me say they are doing what they are known for.
Okay.
You understand now? And if you look at the president has already done the needful. He has already instituted an investigative committee into the issue panel into the issue. Go ahead, do the thorough things. Minister of Information
Because,
released a press conference yesterday, I think.
Yes,
maybe
that's,
yesterday
that's,
or so.
that's actually true.
You
because
understand
from
now?
the
So he
presidency-
has already done that already, which is a normal thing to do.
Yeah.
You know, it could be my word against your word. So
That's true.
let the investigative panel do what they need to do and then come up with a report. Then the rest of the thing lies with the president. So I think so far so good. The president is still on track.
Yeah, I
so
think,
pending when the outcome of the investigative panel.
Okay. Well, actually, to accentuate what you have said now, the presidency has said the appropriate authorities are investigating the financial irregularity involving the transfer of the said money.
SIPA woman.
Yes.
You understand now? It to everyone is.
But don't you think this is a point of impunity. Most of them, most of the appointees, government appointees or politicians, think it's business as usual, and they can go ahead and do all sort of things in the ministries or the portfolios they have been entrusted with. Do you think this time around is going to be business as usual, or steps will be?
Look, in my humble opinion, I think it's not going to be a business as usual.
Okay.
Because if it were to be, NISPA woman will still be on her seat by now.
Yeah, exactly.
And EFCC would not do anything. According to our to use this word, there is this. According to our to use this word, there is this uh, 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 corrupt practices
Okay.
in an average Nigerian system.
Yeah, actually, corruption has eaten deep into the fabric of Nigeria.
You understand now? So as soon as you find yourself in the corridor of power, where you know you can do and undo, you understand now? You tend to like do this one, do
Cut
this one.
corners.
So I'm sorry to say, some people will like go there and say, okay, this is my time. After all, others have.
Some of these corrupt government
Individuals,
appointees.
yeah.
But at the end of the day, how does it go? I mean, after a barrage of questioning and the rest of it, they don't get prosecuted.
You
know.
see, in that regard, so many have been prosecuted. That's the truth. Let me use the case study of. I'm talking about this government, really. I'm not talking about the previous administration.